The mitzvah of Chanukah, as we are now in the middle of the holiday of Chanukah, every night we gather and light those little candles in our window for us to see, for others to see. Have you ever stopped to wonder, what's the big deal about the miracle of the oil? Oil should have burned for one night, ended up burning for 8 nights. Why is that so significant? Why is that the miracle that we celebrate? In fact, the major miracle that happened at Chanukah time is the fact that the Jews won the war. The mighty Syrian Greek Empire occupying the land of Israel for over 50 years had oppressed the Jewish people and had instituted decrees meant to cause us to forget our heritage, forget our Torah, forget those things that make the Jewish people special. A small band of 13 priests, rabbis, untrained in warfare, won the war and vanquished the Syrian Greek Empire, restoring our religious independence, our freedom to practice our religion as God has commanded us. That's a miracle. Then afterwards, they lit oil, and what should have lasted for 1 night lasted for 8 nights. That's nice. Thank you, God, for giving us that miracle. But why the focus on that miracle? Shouldn't the focus be on the fact that we are able to practice our religion as we know we have to? The great Maharal of Prague explains that the purpose of the miracle of the oil is to point out to us that the same way that the oil which should have burned for 1 night burning for 8 nights is a miracle, we're meant to be reminded that the winning of the war is also a miracle. Something like the winning of a war, it's easy for us to look back and say, well, they knew the territory better, they practiced forms of guerrilla warfare and were able to drive the occupying army out. It would be easy for us to think that and to forget that it was an absolute miracle performed by God. When we see the oil burning, that allows us to remember that the same way oil burning for 8 times as long as it should have is a miracle, so is the war. We're surrounded by miracles. Things happen all the time that we don't expect to have happen. Things happen all the time that by all rights shouldn't happen. Miracles. Sometimes we notice them, a lot of times we don't. As we light the Chanukah candles, what a wonderful time it is for us to take a step back and remember all of the miracles that are in our life all the time. Our family, our homes, our friends, the fact that we're able to support ourselves. All of these things are miracles. And as we light those candles, it's a wonderful time for us to remember those miracles, just as we remember the miracle of the oil that should have lasted for 1 day, but lasted for 8. Have a wonderful, special, beautiful Chanukah full of light.